it's like the voice of reason. He can actually go, Sam, you don't need to rant. This is why this happens. Somebody in the room yesterday says, Netflix looks ready. Netflix looks ready. Really?
Not, I mean, you know.
Why would you? Google can go 3 to 30. CMG's ripping. Amazon's starting to move. Apple's starting to move. Facebook has moved well. It was at 330 this week. I mean, why, Lam Research, why are you going to go play something else? I just don't understand why people want to play things that don't move. Can you explain that?
Netflix is the only red name in my book today here when you look at it, right? So not my book, I should say, my quotes. That's the only red one. I mean, Tesla as well.
This is not about Netflix only. This is about why do people want to even talk or play something that's barely moving or going the other way?
They're probably, they're probably in it. They're talking up their book, or what I would say is they're in love.
Oh my God, Tesla's a good short. So if Tesla goes down 50, why do I care? Why do I care? I'm making my money on a movie.
Yeah, why would you even short it? I mean, in this market, who cares even if it goes down 50? Sam is right.
I mean, you got to get smart. How many days do you get where Domino's Pizza is up 30 or 40? I don't play it for 4 hours, but I'm looking at it till the premiums get right, and in 5 minutes they jump from 180 to 6. Because you wait and you wait, you know that's the right play. These other ones are not the right play. Interesting. Well, one other thing real quick. If anybody tells you they have some system or some model or something else, you didn't get it from us, okay? And I'd be very skeptical. If they're so good, why are they in here? Doesn't make any sense, okay? I'm telling you, don't believe people. Don't believe anybody. I don't trust anybody. Anybody. If somebody tells me something, you will become great if you act great and you get smarter. Take some time. Don't be lazy. Get up early. I mean, there's people that are on the call. I see them on the call, and then they send me a message 2 minutes before the open, say, oh, Sam, I can't get it. I said, but you were up 2 hours ago? You didn't log in? I mean, it's just fantastic. It's fascinating. But today is about ads. Okay, what else you got? Things are going to go.
I mean, things, what I was going to say is we talked about earnings and second quarter earnings just coming in hot, right? I mean, in fuego. So this is, and the price responses so far have been hot as well. And so that's kind of what you want to see outside of Netflix, right? I said Netflix is company specific, not really a tell for tech response to earnings, but so far the price action has been very, very good, so this is good. So next week is going to be a huge week, today. I think these ad names run, right? I mean, Google especially, because you had the Credit Suisse upgrade or price target
33.50 upgrade to 33.50.
Yeah, so that's a big one, and so maybe I look for some lottos on Google. Sam said I think when you're 26.30 or something, it's possible, right? So it could have a 50-point day, So anyways, yeah, good stuff, But outside of ad, everything else is kind of tame, But these price moves are responding to news, right? So, and I like to see, like Sam said, Roku and Trade Desk. See what
one other thing, and we're not going to buy those today, probably not, but soon. One other thing I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you this. ISRG was trading up at 980 after hours. And it was trading up and it was going to open at 980. And one of the dumbest analysts of all time, and I don't know who he is, but he's just an idiot. He puts a 980 target on it. So immediately, these algos and a bunch of stupid people say, oh my God, it's at 980, the target's 980. So they sell it 30 points, 40 points. They sell it 50 points. And Sam says, there's a lot of dumb people in the world. We take advantage of dumb people. These dumb people that sell ISRG, we go buy it, and we buy this week or next week's, and it goes 8 to 22, and we sell them at 22. Think about that, Owen. Make 14 points because somebody got stupid. Really? It's at 980. It's about to go to 1,000. And he puts out that. Now, why did he put that out? So he could take it down and all his clients can buy it cheaper. I mean, ISRG, we told you this, is going to 3,000. It's going to 3,000. Put it in your IRA and just sit on it. It may take 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, doesn't matter. 10 years. It's going to go to 3,000. Then it's going to go to 10,000. And it's going to go, it will probably be worth more than Apple. Because in the next 50 years, all surgeries will be using a robot. And if they become the de facto for every surgery in the world, over the next 50 years, it will be the biggest company in the world. It'll be bigger than Apple. Now somebody's going to say, well, Sam, it didn't go up. I said in 50 years. I didn't say now, right? Interesting. Okay, stunning day. Good morning, everybody. Wow. 7:23. How much fun was that? How much fun is this week? LRCX, rocking. CMG, rocking. Domino's, rocking. ISRG, rocking. I mean, now Google, exploding. We're in Facebook for earnings next week, rocking. Why is Apple not at 170? It's going to go rocking. How much fun is this? NOW broke up. It's rocking. Roku is close. Why is Roku not at 440 on this? That makes no sense to me, but just wait. Don't even use next week. Got to use the earnings date. Got to use the earnings date one. And TTD. So just wait. Snowman trying to go. SPX up 20. 43.87. 43.87. Wow. That puts it at 4,400. Coming. And then we see. ASML up 20. Looks like 751, 762, 800 comes if LRCX guides up. LRCX running. 641 is huge. I mean, it's huge. If it takes it out at open, 653. If 653 breaks today, 670. And loaded in the 670s for next week. They're going to go to 10 today. Wow. Sam's just rocking from 4. NVIDIA looks like 200. ISRG 988, 1021. Shopalicious 16, 21, 16, 62. CMG, can it pop to 1821? We'll take 20 for those. Very nice. Snowman 271, 275. Goldman Sachs 377, 381. Roku 444, 463. Paint 46. Go put out some flyers. Tell all your neighbors. Say, come on in. We're going to go paint numbers. We're going to go paint numbers on my walls. And put down 463, 463, 463. Everywhere you go, there's 463. And when Roku gets through, it's 500. NOW 581, 588. Amazon 60. If it gets to 3672, it can test 3700. DPZ. This one's interesting because if it goes down to 520, then we're going to do the 530s for next week. But if it doesn't get to 520, we're not going to touch it. Apple. It's just basic. It's just basic. It's so set for a 20-point day. Facebook. 366, 372. Our 370s, we bought at what, 1 something. They're going to be 6 at the open, and they may be 8. 8. Wow. Loaded. Googleicious. 2631 would be amazing. $60. Tesla. Going lower. Let it go lower. So I said something on Tesla about 4 or 5 weeks ago. And stocks that do what Tesla did. It went up so much last year that maybe all year it doesn't do anything. Maybe it just doesn't. It keeps trying to break out and they sell it. So maybe it just doesn't do anything all year and then it runs next year. Who knows? They have earnings. Maybe it runs, maybe it doesn't. I mean, we're in a couple layers of Tesla, but I mean, CMG and everything else has covered tons and tons of them, so it doesn't really matter. So don't force trades. Just wait. Then we see. A lot of earnings next week. Facebook, Google, Apple, everybody's coming. And the last thing here, before we go to comments, questions, is I asked a question, and everybody's getting this. I asked, why was IBM important? And people are getting smarter. We don't care about IBM, garbage company, but we care about the action. Why was Netflix important? No reason to play Netflix. If you play Netflix, you really don't understand what you're doing. No reason to play Netflix. There is no reason. But there's a reason to watch it. Because you've seen the action. Even a miss didn't take it down and didn't take everything down. That told you it was a positive. Melly 1792 Beast, way up there. Okay, interesting. TTD 8186, way up there. Sava coming next week. I believe it's Monday. Does it go to 200 or does it go to 10 or does it go to 50? Then we see. NVIDIA has a big upgrade this morning. Saying that NVIDIA may rip. NVIDIA, I didn't see that. Then we see. But you know why? Here's the thing. And people do this all the time. I mean, I got a message about some stock. Hold on. It's on my private Twitter. Somebody's send me any message. I mean, these are nice messages. Because, I mean, this is where we get so much news. Nancy Robert X-Ray Paul. Do you know this one, Omid? Nancy Robert X-Ray Paul. No idea what it is or anything. Pharmaceutical.
No, I have to look at it.
NRX Pharmaceutical. Yeah, it's gone from 16 to 24. And people are asking me my thoughts on it. I understand. But here's the thing. Google is flying. Lam Research is flying. Snow's ready. Amazon's close. We're going to rip a milli at the open. Why do I want to go look at something else? Now, I will look at it after today. I don't have time to look at it today. And I don't really care about it today. Doesn't mean it's not a good play. My thing is, and I'm trying to get this through to you, play what you know that's working. You don't need to go find something else. It's a good question. The guy asked a great question, fantastic question, and I'll answer it when I get time over the weekend. There's no reason for me to look at it or do anything when Google and everything's ripping. I mean, see, that's where Sam's different. And that's why 4 weeks ago, I laid into Airbnb and the guy that said he's giving people all this stuff and trying to run a service. And I'm like, what a clown. What a clown. Airbnb? Really? Did you try to book anything on Airbnb before you did this? Interesting. And Amazon also a human ad seller. Absolutely. Then we see. Sam, I'm done using charts. You don't need charts. All you need is premium. But, don't be lazy. Lazy people don't want to look at premium. They're like, Oh, I got the Snow 267s on my screen, the 270s, 275s, and the premium's only moving 10 cents. Well, what does your stock do actually? Your stock chart, it ticks up, it ticks down, ticks up, and ticks down. Try new things. Become smarter. Maybe it takes you 6 months to even figure out anything on premiums, and then you become great. Is there something wrong with that? It's great. Interesting, right? Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat. Thank you, Omid.